We are presenting this week to the MicroCap Rodeo investors event, the SEALSQ presentation. So I just want to give some summaries on what we are discussing this week, as this has obviously importance for the investors community. So SEALSQ just announced a few days ago the new tranche of $10 million investment. So this is in total already 30 million since we launched SEALSQ last at the Nasdaq, the listing last May last year. And with this financing, we have the resources required now to bring part of our operations to the United States. This has been our focus in the last 12 months to create a strong presence in the United States, as we have already 50% of our revenue comes from the US clients. And IoT, Internet of Things, is booming in the US market with the new E-Chip Act from the US government, which is obviously contributing to a massive investment into semiconductor infrastructure. And also the fact that new regulatory models such as the E-Chip Act and the Matter certification and the Cyber Trust Mark are all contributing to clients to take decisions to secure their objects before they connect them to the internet. Before it was a nice to have, now it's becoming a must to have, as this is becoming now regulatory. So SEALSQ is perfectly positioned to solve that issue as we provide semiconductors. We have already installed base of 1.6 billion semiconductors all over the world. Huge concentration of semiconductor in the United States. Companies like Cisco, and this is public information, has already acquired 100 million semiconductors from us. And we are entering now into the new semiconductor generation, which we normally with the name Quasar. So those are post-quantum chips. Then they are able to resist a quantum attack. Those chips are extraordinarily sophisticated. They are currently in the process of being tested. We are doing penetration tests with several major laboratories and universities, and we should be able to commercialize those chips in 2025. That will obviously increase our revenues as the chips are more sophisticated than the current generation, and many of our clients are now moving to the new generation of semiconductors being provided by WISeKey and SEALSQ. SEALSQ chips are based on RISC-V, so those are TPM chip. There are only 4 or 5 companies in the world now that they can provide TPM chip, and we have been selected by NIST as one of the few companies, and they are working in this post-quantum roadmap. So post-quantum chip means that if there is a quantum attack, the chip will be able to defend that attack. Quantum computers are arriving. The day they arrive, they can compromise the entire infrastructure, and that has huge consequences. Imagine penetrating into the security of government offices, hospital, airports, defense departments. So all that has huge consequences. So developing these post-quantum chips is essential. This is a very big endeavor for a small company like we are. So obviously we need to time to time to raise funding in order to finance the operation. But the good news is that we are very close to being able to deploy those chips. We also launched SealCoin, which is a very interesting technology. This is a machine-to-machine token. So this is a machine paying another machine for services that will obtain from the machine. So imagine an EV car connected to an EV plug and pay the electricity from the EV charger into the car with SealCoin, or a car paying the parking meter with a SealCoin, or a electrical grid paying the electricity being consumed by an object with SealCoin. So this is creating a intra machine to machine economy, which is projected to be several $1 trillion. This is also a way for us to accelerate the sale of microchips, because the microchips will come with an embedded wallet that includes those coins. We launched the SealCoin pre-sale in Davos. 350 institutional investments have already registered in the pre-sale, and we're going to be making a presentation on SealCoin and update the 1st of April. in New York at the NASDAQ during our investors presentation on SEALSQ, which is going to be a first presentation. By then, we will have also our annual report and our earnings report that is due second week of March. So we'll love to meet you all in New York at the NASDAQ the 1st of April to give you a full update on SEALSQ, SEALCoin, and all these very interesting projects that we are now executing. Thank you very much for your attention, and we are organizing one-to-one calls, and we are available for that. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye-bye.